Lesson: Exploring syntax modifications and their effects. Exploring syntax modifications and their effects is a crucial aspect of prompt engineering that can significantly influence the performance of language models. As language models become increasingly integral to various applications, understanding how to manipulate syntax effectively can lead to more precise and desired outputs. This lesson aims to provide actionable insights, practical tools, frameworks, and step-by-step applications that professionals can implement directly to enhance proficiency in prompt engineering. Syntax modifications involve altering the structure of sentences to change their meaning, emphasis, or clarity. In the context of prompt engineering, modifying syntax can help in refining prompts to better align with the intended outcomes. The effects of these modifications can be profound, affecting not only the immediate output of a language model, but also its overall performance. One practical tool to consider is the use of sentence templates. Sentence templates are pre-structured sentence forms that can be filled with specific variables. These templates can help maintain consistency across prompts and ensure that the language model receives clear and unambiguous instructions. For instance, if a language model is being used to generate customer service responses, a sentence template might look like, "I'm sorry to hear about your issue. Let's work together to resolve it." By utilizing templates, prompt engineers can maintain a standard of communication that aligns with brand guidelines while allowing for customization based on the specific context. Frameworks such as the prompt response framework can also be instrumental in experimenting with prompt variations. This framework involves systematically altering the syntax of a prompt and observing the changes in the model's response. The process begins by creating a baseline prompt. For example, a prompt like "explain the benefits of renewable energy" can be modified syntactically to "what are the advantages of using renewable energy sources?" By comparing the responses to these different prompts, prompt engineers can gain insights into how slight changes in syntax impact the model's interpretation and output. A case study that illustrates the importance of syntax modifications is the use of language models in legal document analysis. In a study conducted by researchers at Stanford University, it was found that slight changes in the syntax of prompts could lead to significantly different interpretations of legal texts by AI models. For example, changing a prompt from "summarize the legal implications of this contract" to "what legal consequences does this contract imply?" resulted in a more comprehensive and nuanced analysis by the model. This demonstrates how critical it is to experiment with syntax to achieve more accurate and useful outputs. Statistics from a recent survey highlight the impact of syntax modifications on model performance. In a study published in the Journal of Artificial Intelligence Research, it was reported that 73% of AI professionals found that modifying the syntax of prompts increased the accuracy of language models in specific tasks. These findings underscore the importance of syntax experimentation in enhancing model efficacy and achieving desired outcomes. Another practical approach to syntax modification is the use of syntactic transformations, which involve altering the structure of sentences without changing their meaning. Techniques such as passive to active voice transformation, question rephrasing, and clause restructuring can help in tailoring prompts to elicit more informative and relevant responses from language models. For instance, converting a passive sentence like "the report was submitted by the manager" to an active form "the manager submitted the report" can lead to more direct and concise outputs, which is often desirable in professional settings. Incorporating these strategies into a systematic experimentation process can enhance the proficiency of prompt engineers. A step-by-step application could involve the following. First, identify the objective of the prompt and the desired outcome. Next, draft several variations of the prompt, each with different syntactic structures. Test these prompts using the language model and analyze the responses. Evaluate the effectiveness of each prompt in achieving the desired outcome and refine the syntax based on the insights gained. This iterative process can lead to a deeper understanding of how syntax influences model performance and contribute to the development of more effective prompt strategies. It is also essential to consider the role of syntax in cross-cultural communication. Language models are often used in global contexts, and syntax modifications can help bridge cultural differences in communication styles. For example, in cultures where indirect communication is preferred, modifying prompts to include softer language or conditional phrasing can enhance the relevance and appropriateness of the model's responses. This consideration of cultural syntax can improve the usability of language models in diverse contexts and ensure that outputs are culturally sensitive and appropriate. The exploration of syntax modifications is not without its challenges. One potential issue is the risk of ambiguity or misinterpretation when altering sentence structures. It is crucial for prompt engineers to balance syntactic experimentation with clarity and precision to avoid unintended outputs. This requires a deep understanding of both the language model and the context in which it is being applied. In conclusion, exploring syntax modifications and their effects is a vital component of prompt engineering that can significantly enhance the performance of language models. By employing practical tools such as sentence templates and frameworks like the prompt response framework, professionals can systematically experiment with syntactic variations to achieve more precise and desired outcomes. Case studies and statistics underscore the importance of syntax in influencing model performance, and practical approaches such as syntactic transformations offer actionable insights for prompt engineers. By integrating these strategies into a structured experimentation process, professionals can develop a deeper understanding of the role of syntax in prompt engineering and enhance their proficiency in creating effective prompts. Furthermore, considering the cultural implications of syntax can improve the global applicability of language models and ensure culturally sensitive outputs. As the field of prompt engineering continues to evolve, the exploration of syntax modifications will remain a critical area of focus, offering valuable opportunities for innovation and improvement in language model performance.